Welcome. I'm glad you joined me today. My name is Libby and I am going to lead you through a Pilates workout. I have a few props today. I have a ball and I have a band. You could also use a pillow and a yoga strap or even a towel could work. Or work without the props. But we're going to get started here on our workout, and we're going to start with breathing. Essential principle of our Pilates workout is breathing in through the nose and out through active pursed lips. So let's breathe in and breathe out. Inhale nice and deeply. As you breathe out, imagine you're blowing through a straw, nice and active. One more time like that, breathing in and breathing out. Continue with that breath pattern throughout today's workout. It's an effective way to get the most of our Pilates workout. From here, we're going to begin to move our spine. Let's inhale, sit up nice and tall. On your exhale, round your back, flex your spine. Inhale, lengthen. Up nice and tall, lift your chest. Exhale, hollow out through your abdominals, drop your chin and round. One more time like that. Inhaling, lengthening. Exhaling, rounding, mobilizing your spine. And then stacking back up. From here, float one arm up to the ceiling. And on an exhale, side bend. Inhale, back up. Exhale, down. Inhale, reach your opposite arm up. Exhale, reach like you're going to touch the ceiling and side bend. Inhale, back up and exhale down. Again, reach and lengthen. Side bend. Up and down. Lift and lengthen. Leaning to the side. And down. One more time like that. Feels really good to open up your side body. Up and down. Lift and lengthen out through that side and bring the hand back. Okay, and we'll finish our spine movements with rotation. So inhale nice and tall. On your exhale, take one hand to opposite knee and rotate to the side. Return to center. And again, exhale, rotate to the opposite side. Return to center. Let's do that one more time. Lengthen up through the top of your head as you rotate, spinal rotation, back to center, and rotate the other direction, and return. Okay, from there we're going to take it onto the mat. We're going to come onto our back. So our feet are on the mat. We're going to start with an ab prep, a good old-fashioned crunch exercise. What I'll call the ab prep. From here, your feet are just out from your seat, about hip distance apart. And let's take our hands behind our head today. And then we're going to take one leg and the other leg to what I call tabletop, or a 90-degree bend in your hips and knees. Now you can keep a nice neutral spine, or if you feel like it's hard to control your abdominals, then do a little pelvic tilt. Just send your back gently into the mat, and let's glue the legs together. Hands behind the head, nice deep inhale. On your exhale, flex up. Inhale, back down. Again, exhale to flex up. Inhale, back down. Try not to create any tension in the neck and shoulders. Feel like your ribs are drawing down to your hips. Exhale up for 2. Inhale, back down. On this next one, exhale, stay flexed up, and we're going to do bend and stretch legs. So inhale to stay. Exhale, reach your legs long. Inhale, return center. Exhale to lengthen. Inhale to flex. Exhale out. Inhale. 2 more. On this final one, keep the legs long. Inhale, float the legs up. Exhale, let the legs float down. Inhale the legs to the ceiling. Exhale down. Last 3. And 2. One more time, legs float up, legs float down, bend the knees in, slowly relax down. Rest your arms down by your side and just do a little recovery bridge. Lift your hips up, Take a nice deep breath here, and then let your hips come back to the mat. From here, we're going to come on up, and we're going to come onto our stomach for breaststroke prep exercises. I'm just going to move my props out of the way. Okay, so we're on our stomach, and we are going to take our hands below the forehead. The legs are going to be glued together or hip distance, and your forehead's resting on your hands. Take a nice deep inhale. Active legs. On your exhale, lift your upper body off the mat. Inhale, stay, and exhale to lower. Inhale just to breathe. Exhale, lift the elbows, lengthen out through the top of your head, and relax back down. 3 more. Breathe in. Exhale, breathe out, active through your legs, and lower. Last 2. Exhale to lift. Inhale to stay, and lower. Last 1. And lower down. Okay, from here, bend your knees and take your heels together. We're going to do heel squeeze. So your hips are pressing into the mat. Your heels are gently touching. Your knees are about yoga mat distance apart. You can rest your forehead down. Inhale to stay. Exhale, squeeze your heels together. And then release. Again, on an exhale, you squeeze. Inhale, release. Your knees might come off the mat, and just a little bit is okay. Just try not to lift them too high. Just as you press your hips, your heels squeeze together. Last 1. Exhale to squeeze, and inhale to release. We're going to combine those 2. So just to inhale to stay. Exhale, squeeze and lift, and inhale to lower. Exhale, squeeze and lift. Inhale, lower. So we're getting the entire back line engaging. If we're sitting at our computer, this should feel really good. Last 3 and 2. 1 more time. And relax down. Relax the legs. Press your hands underneath and press yourself back into a shell stretch. So we're going to round our back, drop our head towards our knees, and just relax. Take a nice deep breath here. Now, if any exercise doesn't feel good for you while you're doing it, just take that exercise out today and return to it another time. Okay. From here, we're going to do the half rollback. So this is where you might want to use your prop. If you have a small ball at home, you can put it between your knees just to make that nice alignment of hips to knees to ankles. Reach your arms out in front of you, and on an exhale, we're going to roll back. Inhale, bring yourself forward. Exhale, roll back into that C curve. Inhale, dive forward. Exhale, scoop back. Relax your shoulders. Inhale forward. Last 3. And bring it forward. And 2. Last 1, half roll back. Hips roll away from the legs. And then we bring it forward and stack up nice and tall. Let's remove the ball. And legs are going to go nice and long. I lost my ball. I'll have to get that in a minute. Arms are reaching long, and we're going to do the roll up. So on your exhale, roll down and sweep the arms overhead. Inhale, the arms float to the ceiling. Exhale, nod your chin and roll up. And then roll back down. Again, inhale, the arms float to the ceiling. Exhale, nod the chin, roll yourself up. Take a nice deep inhale, feel that stretch through the back of your legs. And then exhale, your abdominals are working eccentrically to control the down. Inhale, the arms to the ceiling. Exhale, nod the chin, peel yourself up. Take a nice deep inhale. And then exhale, start that journey back down. Inhale, the arms to the ceiling. Roll up. Exhale, roll back down. We'll roll up one more time. Inhale the arms to the ceiling. Exhale, nod your chin and roll up. And then let's take our band, our prop, again, or your yoga strap. Or if you don't have a band or a yoga strap, we'll just do the movement without. So we're going to take the band right around the foot. Rest your arms down by your side and just bend and stretch the legs a few times. Just straightening the leg out for 3, 2, 1. And then leave the leg long and inhale, float it up to the ceiling and exhale back down. Lift and lower. Get a nice stretch through the back of your legs, mobilizing your legs, your hamstring for 3, 2, and 1. Okay, leg circles. So you might want to get that band right around the top of your leg. On an inhale, take the leg across and then exhale, circle around. Inhale and exhale. Breathe in, breathe out. Last 2, 5 circles each direction. Last 1. Pause, reverse your circle. Inhale and exhale. Just creating a nice little circle. Last 3, 2, and 1. And bend that knee. Let's release the band, and I'm going to show without the band your options. You can do your leg circle with the leg to the ceiling. Most challenging is both legs long and circle. Or you can bend your opposite knee and bend the knee that's circling and do your circles with a bent knee. What you're mostly concentrating on is your opposite leg staying nice and still. So you've got stability in your hips while you circle the foot to the ceiling or the knee and set it back down. Okay, let's take the band to your opposite leg for bend and stretch. Exhale to reach long, inhale to bend. Exhale, straighten, inhale, bend. 3 more. You might need to choke up on your band to create a little bit more tension. 2, 1. Now, inhale, float the leg up. Exhale, back down. Again, staying nice and stable in the hips. If you can, try to stay neutral in your low back, neutral spine. For 3, 2, getting a stretch through the back of that leg. Last 1. And relax. And from here, we'll take our leg circles. I'm going to straighten out this leg so you can see. Inhale, take the leg across and circle around. Try to keep your opposite leg nice and quiet, upper body relaxed. For 3, and 2, and 1. Pause, reverse. What I like about the band is it really lets the leg, the femur, sit in the hip socket. You feel that nice stability. For 3, 2, last 1. Bend that knee. Release the band. We'll take a roll up. Inhale the arms to the ceiling. Nod your chin. And roll up. And stack up. Okay. Let's get started with our abdominal strengthening exercise. We'll start with rolling like a ball, and then we'll take it onto our back for the ab series. So sit towards the front of your mat. Float your legs up into creating a ball shape. You're looking towards your legs, your hands are on your ankles. Take a nice deep inhale to breathe. On your exhale, roll back and roll up. I'm going to change that breath. Let's inhale to roll back. Exhale to roll up. Try to get right down in the middle of your spine. It's a nice massage for your back. Roll back and up. Try to keep that shape. You don't want to throw your head back. You want to stay nice and tucked. Last 3, and 2. One more time. And come back up. Okay, from here we're going to take it right into single leg stretch. So we're going to roll down on our back, send one leg long, stay flexed up, and then send the other leg long. Reach and extend. Keep breathing, however you're breathing, nice and long with the legs. Reach, extend. Hands can be just outside the knee. If your head and neck gets tired, take your hands behind your head for 3, and switch. Last 2, and switch. One more set. We're going to do the same thing with the legs. Take your hands behind your head with rotation, obliques. Exhale to twist, inhale, center. Exhale, rotate, inhale, center. Nice work. Keep that nice deep breathing in through the nose, out through pursed lips. Feel like it's opposite shoulder going to opposite knee rather than your elbow. Really get that full rotation. Last 2 sets. Last one here. Come back to center. If you need to take a break, you can take a break with bridge pose. Otherwise, double leg stretch, legs only. Let's exhale, reach the legs long. Inhale, center. Exhale, and in. For 3, 2, last one, center. Let's add the arms. Exhale, reach everything long. Inhale, circle. Exhale, and inhale. For 3, and 2. Last one, reach, reach, reach. Circle, and rest everything down. Let's put the feet down. Rest your arms down by your side, and we are going to move right into our shoulder bridge. So we'll start with a shoulder bridge prep. Breathe into the back sides of your ribs. Exhale, lift your hips off the mat. And then inhale, set them back down. Exhale to lift. Inhale to lower. Exhale up. Inhale, lower. Last 2. Coming into your bridge, and 1, and down. Moving into full shoulder bridge. Exhale, lift the hips, and then we're going to lift one leg up to a tabletop, reach to the ceiling, flex the foot as you lower, try to keep your hips nice and steady. Inhale to lift, exhale to lower, for 3, and 2, last 1, and then set that foot down. Really press into your heel, engage your glute muscle, and take the other leg up, lower, and lift. Flex to lower, point to lift. It's an inhale to lift, and then exhale to lower. For 3, 2, last one, you've got it. Reach back up, set that foot down, re-engage your seat muscles, and set it down. Okay, let's do rollover prep. We're going to take our legs to tabletop, cross the ankles, resting your arms down. On an exhale, just roll your low back off and lower it back down. Exhale and inhale. So do about 5 of those. Recross your ankles and try 5 more. If you want to take it to the more advanced exercise, legs start long. Inhale, the legs float to the ceiling. On an exhale, peel yourself up and over, roll over. Now we're going to separate the legs and roll back down. Just be very careful, you're only rolling onto your shoulders. Inhale the legs to the ceiling. Exhale, up and over. Separate and roll back down. 2 more like that. Inhale the legs together. Exhale, up and over. Separate the legs, flex the feet so you get a nice stretch through the back of the leg. 1 more like that. Now let's keep the legs separated. Inhale to the ceiling. Exhale, use your core muscles to take it up and over. Glue the legs together and roll back down. Inhale, the legs come open and lift. Exhale, take it up and over. Glue those legs together. Roll back down. Last two. Breathe in. Breathe out. One more. Moving with control. Up and over. And roll back down. Hug your knees to your chest. And let's roll on up. Okay. From there, we are going to move into the one-leg kick. So we're going to come back onto our stomach. We're going to come onto our stomach for the one-leg kick. And for today, we're going to come onto our elbows. So you want to make sure you're engaged in your abdominals. You're not dropped into the mat. Your hips are on the mat, but your abdominals are nice and active and lifted. Your legs are long. On an inhale, we stay. And then exhale, point your foot, flex your foot, and reach the leg long. Taking it to the other side. Point, flex, reach. So it's and reach. We're trying to have very little movement in our hips as we point, flex, reach. If this doesn't feel good for your knees, if you have a knee issue, take out the pulsing and just kick the heel to your seat and reach. So it's pulse, pulse, reach, pulse, pulse, reach. Again, flex, point, reach. Active upper body, flex, reach. Last set. Point, flex, reach. Shoulders away from ears, you're nice and long, and relax. Okay. From there, we're going to take it to breaststroke, one of my favorite exercises. And I often say that in class. So if you come to my class regularly, you know this is one of my favorites. So nose is just grazing the mat, hands are off to the side. Take a nice deep breath in. On your exhale, reach your arms long and float your upper body off the mat. Inhale, lift and extend. Exhale, reach everything long. Inhale, press the arms back, use those back muscles. Exhale, inhale like you're coming out of the water. Diving in, swimming out. Your eye gaze is still just to the front of your mat. Reach and lengthen. Press those arms back. Last three. And legs are nice and active. Keep those legs on your mat by engaging your glutes. Last one. And relax. Okay, press back into a shell stretch. Round your back. Breathe into your back. And roll up. Okay, we are going to move on to the side leg series. And I am going to pick up my ball for this one. Okay. So for the side leg series, again, you could have a pillow, but just to keep the neck and shoulder and neck nice and relaxed, this can be helpful. Okay. So we're going to start by placing that ball under your head and line yourself up with the back of your mat, and then you're going to hinge your legs to the front of your mat. Now you can bend your bottom leg for a little extra balance. Top leg floats up. On an inhale, kick it forward, and on an exhale, reach it back. Inhale, kick 2 times, exhale, reach it back. And you're trying not to let your waist drop into your mat. You're trying to stay nice and stable through your hips. Your hip flexor is bringing that leg forward. Your glute is bringing the leg back. Breathing in 2 times and breathing out. Last 3, side kick. 2. One more time. Kick, kick, and extend. Then reach both legs nice and long. Once again, try not to sink into the mat. You're nice and active here. Inhale, the leg floats up, flex the foot, and lower it down. Leg lifts. Reaching and lowering. Lengthen away, lower down. Last 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lift that top leg up, and we're going to do 5 circles. So we're going to circle at the hip for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, pause, and circle the other direction. At any time, feel free to pause the video, and if you want to do 8 to 10 reps, feel free to do that. Last 2, 1, top leg stays lifted, bottom leg to meet it, and we're going to lift both legs up and down. Lift and lower, up and down. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, from here, you can remove the ball, reach your bottom arm long, top arm is resting on the hip, exhale, flex up, and inhale back down. Exhale, up, for 3, 2, last 1, and release it down. Okay, let's take it to the other side, and we'll do those same exercises, side leg series on the other side. So line yourself up on the back of your mat, hinge the legs to the front of your mat, top leg lifts up, hip height, kick it forward, and then reach it back. Kick, kick, and reach. Kick. Keeping your hips nice and stable. For 4, by flexing the foot as you come forward, you're working your shin. And by pointing your toe as you reach back, you're engaging your calf muscle. Last 1. And then both legs are nice and long. Lift and lower. Inhale the top leg up. Exhale to lower. Breathe in. Breathe out. Really feel like you're pressing your foot to the opposite wall. For 4, 3, 2, last 1. Leg circles. Lift that top leg up. Circle from your hip. Your knee stays nice and straight. Movement comes from your hip for 3, 2, 1. Pause. Reverse the circle. 3, 2, 1. Lower the top leg. Now we lift both legs. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Side bend. Top arm reaches long. Exhale, flex up, and inhale, lower down. Exhale. Get those oblique muscles working here as we reach and stretch. Head comes up as high as the feet for 3, and 2. Last 1, reach, and relax down. Okay, come onto your back, and just give yourself a figure 4 stretch. Again, option if you want to take these stretches a little bit longer, to just pause your video. Hug your knees to your chest. Let's roll up, and just to find a little balance with both sides, let's do the spine stretch forward. So your legs are nice and long, you're sitting up nice and tall. On your exhale, drop your chin and roll down, and stack back up. Again, exhale. Spine stretch forward, and stack up. One more time. Roll down through. And then just like you're putting your back against the wall, sit up nice and tall. Okay, from here, we're just going to do a version of teaser with your feet down on the floor, arms reach long. On an inhale, the arms float to the ceiling, and you lift yourself up, arms to the ceiling, And then exhale, slowly roll back down. Inhale the arms to the ceiling. It's a 2-breath movement, so the inhale continues to here. And then exhale, slowly back down. So it's a challenge to keep that inhale to take you up and make the exhale just as long as the inhale. Last 3. Inhale the arms to the ceiling. Take it up. Lift your chest. Exhale, slowly down. 2 more. Inhale, up. Teaser. Everybody's favorite exercise, right? And down. Last one. Inhale the arms to the ceiling. Nod your chin. Lift your chest. And slowly control the down. Let's sweep those arms around. Roll up. And we're going to take it right into swan dive. So come onto your stomach. Legs are hip distance now with the legs turned out. Hands are resting down by your side. Let's use our back muscles to inhale to lift up and exhale back down. Really active through your legs. Inhale, use those back muscles to pull up and exhale slowly down. One more prep. Inhale up, glutes, 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 and exhale down. Now, inhale, lift up. And as you exhale and come down, just lift your hands off the mat and then back down. Exhale and inhale. 3 more. Exhale and inhale. As you lift your hands, your legs lift up. And 2. Swan dive rocking. Last one. And lift and press back into your shell stretch. 1 more final shell stretch. And roll back up. Okay, we are just going to finish up with just a few final exercises. And the first one is a plank. So feet are nice and wide, a Pilates plank. We're going to take our legs into a nice long active lift. And from here, just lift 1 foot off the floor, place it back down. Really press your hands into the mat so your shoulders stay nice and wide as you alternate lift for 3, and 2, and 1, and back down, and lower the knees. Relax and roll out the wrists. And again, if you want to do another set of those leg pull exercises, feel free. Okay, from here, we're going to get a side bend in. Well, actually, first I think we will lift into our side plank and back down. So a modified side plank. 1 more like that. Or you can reach both legs long and just take yourself into a side plank. Take maybe the front foot forward and hold your plank. Float your arm up and arm back down. And bend your knees, and we'll do a side bend. So from here, exhale, send your hips up, float your arm over, and back down. Really think about sending the hips up and out. That's what you want to concentrate on here. Last one. And we'll take it to the other side. So we started with our modified side plank. Nice wide fingers. Lift up, lower down. Up and down. Last one like that. Or option to keep 1 foot forward, 1 foot back, and just hold your plank. Option to float your arm. Nice job. And relax back down. Okay, taking it to that nice side bend. Stretch. We're going to keep the knees down. Exhale up, send your hips up, float that arm over. Take it back down. For 4. Lift your ribs to the ceiling. 3. You've got it. 2. Last one. And down. Okay, to finish with a little upper body strength, let's do our Pilates push-up. So today I'm going to do it from my knees. Drop your chin, roll through the spine, walk out, 3, 2, 1. Then you should be one long line, so drop your hips, and then we're going to lower down and press up. It's a count of 3, 2, 1, and press. You can lift your knees if you'd like. 3, 2, 1, and press. 3, 2, 1, and press. Walk your hands back and stack back up. Okay, let's have a seat and just finish up here. We'll finish with what we started. We'll come first full circle in our practice. So inhale, float one arm up to the ceiling. Exhale, side bend. Float the other arm up to the ceiling and side bend. One more of each of those. It feels so good to just open up through that side. Find a little symmetry in both sides as well. Now rotation, gently rotate one side, gently rotate to the other side. Okay, inhale, sweep the arms up, and exhale down. Again, inhale up, and exhale down. One more to finish. Breathe in, and then stand tall all day long. Great. Okay. Thank you for joining me. You did a great job. I really thank you, and I hope to see you soon. Bye.